We are officially in Bizarro land, guys. I'm not joking.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have problems.
People with higher credit scores are now going to pay higher fees due to this rule change that is happening on May 1st. So you're telling me by May 1st, I'm going to be FOMO'd into making a purchase that I don't want to make? I'm going to have to go ahead and go,
you know what? I'm going to overpay on this home right now because if I don't, the fees are going to be higher after May 1st.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. It makes no sense. We're gonna jump into it, guys. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Please hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. I have a course for real estate for investing for beginners and a YouTube course. Check in the description for the coupon code. Guys, listen, this is crazy. We are on another universe right now that people with higher credit scores are being punished. That's right, being punished because you have a high credit score and you are subsidizing individuals to get a better rate because they have 680 and below credit.
What the hell are you talking about?
We're now rewarding individuals who have bad credit? That makes no sense to me. But there's a reason why this is happening and why this is happening right now, guys. But let's jump into it really quickly here. We can see, before we even get started in this, guys, I think it's very important to show you the chart. And we're not going to break down this chart because this is my realm and it's pretty boring.
Boring.
And even though you see all of this colors and rate sheets and stuff, you're going to look at it and you're not going to really understand what it says. But I need to really just show you, just so that if anybody who's watching this, you can see exactly what I'm talking about. We have Freddie Mae, who's going to add some new credit rules. And this is a big change, guys, because we've seen it. I'm pretty sure you've seen it all over Fox News, CNN, CNBC, MSNBC, all of
force good credit home buyers.
Force home buyers with good credit to pay more for their mortgages,
while riskier buyers will get more favorable mortgage terms.
All of these media outlets are really calling this out and saying, you know,
hey guys, listen. Having great credit is now. You're paying more than someone who has lower credit.
And while that's kind of true, the truth is, and what I want people to focus on, look at this chart. We see that it basically is saying, you know, look, if you fit into this circumstance, this is what you will have to pay. And this is what loan officers look at to determine what type of rate should they give you. If you are doing 80% loan to value and you're putting down 20% down and all this other stuff, if your credit score is XYZ, this is what the rate is that we're going to charge you based on a base rate, which is what the Fed is. You know, we see the Fed adding on numbers and things like that. It's added on to that.
But imagine how tired we are.
And so this really just gives the loan officer a guideline of what to charge based on your scenario. And this chart has now been changed that after May 1st, individuals in certain situations are now going to pay a higher, get this, guys, a higher interest rate than they were previously before. And someone who has a lower credit score and under certain situations will now pay a lower interest rate. Now, I guess you could look at this and you could say,
Orlando, what you're saying is someone who has a higher credit score is now paying more than someone who has a lower credit score?
And I would say, no, it's really separate. The best way to look at this is someone with a higher credit score be paying more than they previously did. And someone with a lower credit score will be paying less than they normally did.
I beg your pardon?
That's the best way that I would describe it. Now, I think it's still foolish and crazy that someone with a higher credit score in this condition, in this situation where housing is unaffordable and the economy is going in the direction that it's going, people are losing their jobs, inflation is at the highest that it is, and we're continuing seeing the Fed do interest rate hikes, you're now telling individuals who have worked so hard for a higher credit score that they're now going to have to pay more.
It's outrageous, egregious, preposterous.
And what this essentially is doing is subsidizing individuals to pay less who have lower credit scores. And that is no doubt the case. That is no doubt the case. Yes, you're paying more with a higher credit score, but you're also subsidizing individuals who have lower credit scores. So in a sense, you're being punished for having great credit.
But why though?
And this is something I can't get behind. And it's nuts. It's crazy. It doesn't make sense, but it does make sense. And why does this make sense, guys? Well, you know I've been talking about FOMO and what type of season this is, and everybody's getting ready to, purchase homes, and the money is burning a hole in people's pockets.
I saved a lot of money last year, so this year I'm going to spend more money.
Is it a coincidence that a major rule change is, come into effect to help individuals who have lower credit scores to purchase overpriced homes? I don't think it is. I think it is to help individuals get over the line and think to themselves,
This is the time I need to buy.
but here's the thing that I would like to say, guys. If you have bad credit and you're getting an incentive to purchase a home, wouldn't that throw you off a little bit? Wouldn't that tell you that you maybe not in the best position to purchase a home? Not only are you getting an incentive, which is a lower rate, but you're also overpaying on a home. So does it really even out? I mean, if you overpaid $40,000, a half a point and drop in rate does not really help you, in my opinion. That's my opinion. I do not think that is going to help you at all. But I can see the way that the government's moving here. They're trying to incentivize individuals to jump in the housing market when things are literally crashing to the ground. We can see the economy. How many posts have I put, guys? How many times have you watched the news and heard layoff, layoff, layoff?
Somebody had to go.
How many times have you seen it? Too many times, guys. Too many times have we seen it. Yet we're seeing May 1st, you get an incentive if you have bad credit to purchase an overpriced home. Does that make sense?
That don't make no sense.
It doesn't. Now, a lot of you guys would say, Orlando, well, it really depends. What is the rate change? Well, in certain circumstances, it goes both ways. It goes 25 basis points up to 75% basis points and up or down. So if you have good credit in certain situations, it can go as high as 75% basis points. In certain situations, it can go down. If you have, 680 and below credit scores, you could be saving 0.75% in certain situations. And we're not going to break down because I don't really think that portion is so important. If I bog you down with it's going to be too much. The point is what you need to understand is, yes, you will end up paying more on these Fannie Mae loans if you have a higher credit score. That's just what it is after May 1st. And if you have a lower credit score, 680 and below, you will be paying lower fees and a lower interest rate, based on in certain situations. But it's not going to benefit you, and you're not going to win as a low credit individual if you're still overpaying. I want you guys to see this. UPS flashes a warning sign about the U.S. economy. America's largest trucking company said Tuesday that its revenue fell 6% in the first quarter compared to a year earlier. As its operating profit fell 22%, the earnings fell just short of Wall Street forecasts for the period. These companies want to make as much money as they possibly can.
Big bank, small bank, I like to make money.
Do you think that UPS is fibbing on the economy going down, that they're seeing 22% loss in profit, that the economy is slowing down? Kind of the lifeline, right? A lot of things are shipped. Amazon, things are being shipped to small businesses, to big businesses. And UPS, the largest trucking company, is telling you the economy is slowing down.
Man, I'm dead.
And then right before the economy is starting to slow down, you're going to get a break on a 680 or bad credit score loan and buying an overpriced home. Now, what happens to you if you lose your job? Is that interest rate going to help you? I don't think it's going to help you. I think that you won't care about the deal that you got for a half a point or 50 basis points. That's below the normal before May 1st. I don't think it, guys. I think you're going to be worried about, what am I going to do to get my income back? What do I need to do to find another job? What do I need to do to be able to pay for groceries and things that I need? That's what you're going to be worried about. And I don't want individuals to think by reading these headlines and thinking,
Wow, I got bad credit. This must be the time to buy.
that is the FOMO narrative that's going to get you in trouble. Guys, I am trying to tell you. It is going to get you in trouble. You're already on board to purchase a home. And now you're thinking,
Yeah, Orlando, I know Orlando's been saying not to purchase it, but what's $30,000 over ask? What is it? If I spread that over 30 years, that's nothing. That's nothing.
and then you feel like, I'm getting tapped on the shoulder by the bank, and they're like, hey, look, listen.
What's this?
Remember we told you 6.5%? It's 6 now, based on new program guidelines. We're saving you. And you're gonna think, that's the sign that I needed to buy that house. And then 3 months later, you'll be sending me an email telling me,
What did I do? Why did I buy this house? The foundation and the roof, and I tried to get a plumber to come out. He's charging me $1,000 to change a PVC pipe.
and I will tell you, I tried to warn you. I tried, and this isn't me doing doom and gloom, guys. This is what the market is showing, guys. Inflation is going through the roof. Things are costing more than they have ever cost the last 5 years. You can call any service. You can do research on appliances. You can just look at home insurance. You can look at property taxes. All of them have doubled or tripled.
We're in a different era. Get over it.
And then let me just show you what UPS is doing. Besides facing a slowdown in the economy, UPS also engaged in its contract negotiation with Teamsters Union, which represents more than 340,000 of its 444,000 US employees. The company faces an August 1st contract expiration, at which point the union can go on strike. You know what that means? That is telling me that UPS wants to get rid of a bunch of employees, but they're stuck in contract with the unions. They want to shed a lot of these employees, but they can't. They're under obligation through contracts to keep these individuals. But they're telling you the writing's on the wall, guys. It's happening, and it's coming to a city near you. You have to understand the predicament that we're coming up against, and do not feel pressured to purchase these homes. I want you guys to make the best decision you can for you and your family. It's no judgment if you have to purchase right now. I just want you to be able to read between the lines and understand, yes, the rules have changed in certain programs, in this Fannie Mae program, where yes, you as a lower credit individual in certain situations will pay less than you normally did. And yes, someone, which it blows my mind, this is idiotic. In any scenario where you would have someone who worked as hard as I know I've worked, as hard as anyone has worked to get their credit up and keep it high, they are now paying more, guys, than they did normally before May 1st and after May 1st. I believe this is a situation to help more people purchase homes, and I hope that you won't be an individual who falls for these tricks. So as always, guys, I could talk about this all day. You know I can. But guys, understand, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video here because it'll help you understand what's going on in the financial markets, what's going on in this housing market. Also, get into your first rental property, guys. The information you will get from that video, I promise you it will be gold. I will see you in the next one. Thanks.